Welcome to our channel where we give tips for surviving motherhood and provide a place for honest conversations about women's mental health. We make new videos every Monday, every week. We hope you like our video. Don't forget to subscribe below. Today we are discussing why perinatal mood and anxiety disorders are often overlooked. So Bina, can you tell us a little bit about this?
Absolutely. So first, let's talk about what we mean when we say perinatal mood and anxiety disorders. Typically, people will say postpartum depression, but a perinatal mood and anxiety disorder is an umbrella term for all mood and anxiety disorders that happen during the perinatal period, which means during pregnancy and up to 1 year after birth. So this includes not only depression, but also anxiety, OCD, panic disorder, and bipolar. So one reason that they're overlooked is really a lack of awareness. It's not something that's given much attention. Also, healthcare providers just don't have the resources and the manpower that they need to be able to help, or even to know where to send moms for help, especially in some of the rural areas. Also, we aren't asking moms directly, how are you feeling? How are you doing? We're not using proper screening. This has been a huge life transition, if not the biggest life transition, having a baby. And many times you aren't asking how the mom is doing emotionally and mentally. And so if we aren't asking them how they're doing, we can't open up the conversation.
Yeah, there's already so much stigma about mental health in general, but when you add on top of that the societal pressures of what motherhood is supposed to look like, then that creates a lot of fear and embarrassment and guilt and shame for moms whenever it may not be going as perfectly as they think it should or what they suspect it should look like. So that leaves them suffering in silence because they're too scared to ask. I think sometimes they're scared too that if they go and tell somebody about these intrusive thoughts they're having or fear of harm coming to their baby, that somebody will think they want to hurt their baby and try to take it away. But if you're going to a trusted healthcare provider training in maternal mental health, that shouldn't be the case. I think sometimes too it's just overlooked that they go and ask for help and it's brushed off as being the baby blues when it's really something more.
Absolutely. And there's also a stereotype of what postpartum depression or postpartum anxiety looks like. Many times those with postpartum anxiety especially will look fine and will even look very well put together, not necessarily looking like they're at home in bed crying all day. And actually it's because of the anxiety itself and the need for that control that they do look put together and feel that need to put up that front, because it's a time where they feel very much out of control. And sometimes too, some of the screening tools that are used or the questions that are asked, they really just focus on that depression piece about feeling sad and feeling and crying and so on. So those moms where that doesn't apply to them, they don't feel sad, they are very connected to their baby, but they have that piece of the anxiety or the OCD, they're going to check no to those questions and not feel like it applies to them. And they're going to get missed if that happens.
I think that's a good point. Just as with the anxiety going overlooked, I think sometimes we overlook the anger and irritability piece too. That to a certain extent, it's normal to be angry and irritable in motherhood, but whenever it reaches the point of feeling like you're not being the mom you want to be or the person you want to be, that's a good indicator that there might be something going on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it kind of comes back to that piece of where does the normal of new mom feelings and something more clinical, where is that line? It can be really, really tricky. So how do we make sure that these moms are getting the help that they need?
Well, I think that's hard because as a new mom, there's already so much going on, and trying to fit in the piece of I'm going to go to counseling services, I'm going to be active in a support group with other moms who understand what I'm going through and can talk about it with me and help me feel normalized and validated in my fears. And that can be hard to fit into a hectic mom schedule. But it's really important to slow down and take time for yourself. If you're not well, then your family's not well.
That is so true. When you're a new mom, the last thing you think you're going to have to deal with is having some mental health issues and going to counseling or being on medication. It's already a time of feeling so overwhelmed with just getting a shower in each day, getting your basic needs met, that the idea of having to go to one more appointment is really, really tough. And it's really a barrier. So what else are some things that we can be doing as loved ones, as friends, as professionals, as people that are concerned about moms and mental health to try and make sure that these moms are being reached and getting the help that they need and identified?
Yeah, in addition to screening moms, I think we just need to ask how she's doing. And don't just take the cliche, oh, everything's fine answer. Really say, no, how are you really doing? Tell me what's going on. And then stop and listen. I think that'll help a lot. So, what reasons do you think that it's overlooked? How do you think that we can do a better job to make sure that this isn't overlooked? Comment below and let us know. That's all for today. Today we discussed the reasons that PMADs go undetected. If you or somebody you hear about is struggling with a perinatal mood anxiety disorder, please reach out to the Postpartum Support International warmline, text, or call for more help to get help from a trained, trusted professional in your area. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos about surviving motherhood. Bye.
Bye.